Reminiscing. Hi guys.
Hey there, welcome back. I want to make a video series of us playing Five Nights at Freddy's.
We do not qualify for ad campaign. Welcome back to Babel.
Okay, it has been started.
Okay,
Okay.
mine started. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
That was so off. You guys clapped like a second after me, but that's okay.
It's okay, we'll get it close enough. Wait, let's say like Lucy, you say 1, I'll say 2, and Emily, you say 3. So we can line it like your audio, then mine, then Emily's, so we know we're all set.
Okay, 1.
2.
2.
Oh, wait. Who was 2 and who was 3?
I'll be 2, you be 3.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, 1.
2.
3.
Okay.
Okay.
Hopefully we have like a minute of opportunities to line that up in there, so
That's true. I'll work my best. I'll work my hardest.
it'll be good.
All right, Amelia, you want to introduce us?
Yes. Hi guys, welcome back to Babel. I'm Amelia,
I'm Lucy.
and we have a special guest today.
A very
my
special guest,
God.
our most beloved listener.
Hi,
Literally our
guys.
number one fan. You can introduce yourself.
I'm
if you would like.
Emily. Yeah.
Emily, we
Yeah.
went to high school together. Okay, it's so weird to me that we're in the phase of life that we'll say like we were in high school together, or like when we were in high school. Like that's so weird.
Yeah. It feels a little bit
but-
strange.
We were in high school together. We did
And
band
middle school.
together. True,
Oh, true.
and
Not elementary.
not elementary.
Not
Me and Lucy were,
elementary. Yeah, I'm the odd one out.
but yeah, Emily is honestly Babel's number one fan. We
I
get
always be
messages.
listening. It's a
I
nice
love it.
podcast
Oh.
to listen to when you're cleaning.
Yes.
And also when I'm like, man,
Love
I miss
that.
my friends, and then I remember that I have friends in my pocket, and I'm like, whoa,
Friends on demand.
literally. I'm like, this is great.
But yeah, no.
Oh, wait, guys, speaking of friends, did you see that guy died and he drowned in a hot tub?
Oh my gosh, yeah, wait, he drowned in his hot tub? Oh,
I kind of
He's-
LOL'd when I heard the news.
that's a little bit
No,
LOL.
he's my
But-
parents' age.
That's so scary.
That's a bit sad.
Yeah, he's like 50-something.
Okay, but my parents
He's
aren't going to
54.
drown in their non-existent hot tub. So I
Well,
don't think
true.
we have
He
to worry
also-
about that.
My parents don't have a hot tub to drown.
Okay, good. See, we don't need to worry.
No, he had a lot of issues though. I don't know, like, are either of you guys Friends fans?
Not
No.
really.
Oh, okay.
We watch
I
it on
love
band
Friends.
trips, but that's it.
I love Friends. But basically, and I talk about this a lot, like, and you can see it too, like when they did the reunion special. He had like a lot of addiction issues, like drug and alcohol problems, really, really, really bad. And you could tell, like, he kind of looked really terrible, like, towards the end of his life. Like, he just looked not... Like, he recovered from it, and he was a really, like, great person in terms of, like, wanting to help people.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I'm not really sure, like, what happened with the drowning, but I do know, like...
I know what happened. He drowned in his hot tub.
Lucy was there.
I was actually like right next door. I heard
She
it
was
happen.
the journalist.
But, yeah, no, I haven't... Friends, I watch Friends a lot, but, like, it's not my go-to show. My go-to show right now is Grey's Anatomy, as we know, because I'm doing a big fat rewatch, because what else do you put on in the background when you do everything? Because you can't deal with silence. But Friends is the
Some
one I put
things-
on.
Amelia, some things about you are just so like, and I mean this in the least offensive way possible, just like the
Are you gonna say
generation
basic?
above us. No, no.
That's even worse.
Like, it's just like, I don't know, you just watch a lot of shows that like millennials really, really, really
Actually,
love.
that's true.
And
Should
My
I-
cousin's obsessed with Grey's Anatomy.
Should I start doing, like, the millennial pause?
No,
No.
because you like the way I'm having to like train Elsie on her millennial lingo, because she used to say like, well, that just happened. No! Like she used to say that all the time. I was like,
well,
Elsie.
no, I've been
That's
like,
really funny.
I've been getting called out recently for like, honestly, like millennial shit or like just being basic. Oscar sent me a post the other day.
I don't think being basic is a bad thing, because like there's a reason everyone likes that thing.
True.
Well, this one honestly like was not called for whatsoever, and I am gonna air him out right now because I'm really mad about it. But Oscar sent me a post the other day.
If we're airing Oscar out, can I say something as well?
Yes.
Wait, Oscar's your boyfriend, Amelia, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. You have no idea. Yes, Oscar's my boyfriend.
I've seen him in your B-reels.
Yeah, he's around. We're medium distance right now, so lots of traveling. But he also sucks so much because the other day he sent me a post on Instagram, and like we don't always send each other, like I send him a ton of stuff, but when he sends me stuff, it's usually like something sweet or cute, whatever. So I was like, oh, like he sent me a post, and I open it, and it's a video of this guy that's like, if you drive this car, you're a goober. It was like, Honda Civic, you basic ass bitch. And I was like, how could you say that to me? Because I love my Honda Civic, and I take pride in my Honda Civic.
I take pride in the fact that I don't know what a Honda Civic looks like.
That is so true.
Like,
Emily, that's the realest thing you've ever said, because
so does
I
that
don't
make
know
me
what
a
any car looks like.
I know what a Kia looks like.
No, it doesn't make you millennial to have like a car. I don't know. I just
True.
I hope he's not mad that I name drop him all the time. But
well, here's the thing about Oscar. I like funny guy. We like a lot of the same media, but hold on. When I called you,
funny guy.
When I called you right after seeing Five Nights at Freddy's for the first time, and my worldview like shifted, Oscar was very quick to shut me down and say, actually, that movie was awful.
Because he knows it pisses you off.
He was wrong.
I know, but it pissed me off. And he was wrong. And he was like, they were building a fort.
That was the best part of the movie. That was really
That was the best part. And I get so mad that people like are mad at that part, because the animatronic souls are kids. Like, what else? They're not supposed to be like super terrifying.
And they're not even like truly evil. They were just being like abused and emotionally manipulated by the actual bad. They're just kids. I wanted to hug them literally the entire time. I felt so bad for them.
No, it was so funny because we went with like a group of people, and when they built the fort, we were all just like I don't know, like we just like were ridiculous in that movie.
I was mentally adopting them, by the way. Like, they're my children.
I went to the grocery store earlier this week with my friend Morgan. Shouting out Morgan again, too. But the song started playing, that I hear the secrets that you keep. And they were like, watch me do my best animatronic impression right now. And I have a video of them just, like, dancing to it in Hannaford.
I have been obsessed with Five Nights at Freddy's edits lately are like so good. Like the girls went crazy with the content they were given in that movie. And the Halloween costumes of the puppet. Dude, do you guys know the puppet animatronic?
Yeah.
The cosplays are so cool. Really I could never find cosplays cringe, like literally no matter what, because I just think they're cool. Like
Me too.
Okay, Emily, did you hear my story about Mama Bear Lexi?
About
I don't know if I was no one cares.
Mama Bear.
Mama Bear? Papa Bear?
Mama Bear. So so Oscar goes to school in Western Mass, and I've been spending like a lot of time visiting and stuff because like we have a group of friends over there. And there's this girl that goes to school with them that insists on being called Mama Bear. And like the first
by everyone she knows, not just like close friends.
No, like everyone. And
guys, what if I started going by Mama Bear here at Belmont?
No.
Well,
but she like in the first few weeks we found out like she does a lot of cosplay, does a lot of FNAF stuff. And
here's the thing, what I said on the podcast, I love her for that and I want to meet her.
But her roommate walked in on Mama Bear and her boyfriend having sex dressed as FNAF characters. And it was later discovered that she was dressed as Purple Guy.
Purple. That's crazy. That's where you gotta draw the line.
And then there was a cheating scandal. And now she's leaving little notes around campus and calling them Mama Bear notes, like a scavenger hunt. And I will be getting one of those notes.
Do y'all want to know something actually crazy? This is like kind of a little bit off topic. One of my friends here, genuinely, okay, he's a year older. He was Gossip Girl. He was Gossip Girl on Yik Yak. Do y'all have Yik Yak?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
He was Gossip Girl on Yik Yak. And he did like a gossip column.
That's so
incredible.
Fun.
It was literally insane.
That is so fun.
And he stopped it because he said, it was like, the fans were just getting too toxic, you know? But, like, it was literally so funny that we are friends with Gossip Girl.
You are friends with
Gossip
the Gossip
Guy.
Girl.
It's like, what is happening right now?
That's so cool. I wish we had, like, little celebrities or characters at Belmont. We might. I can't think of it.
Well, I feel like at bigger schools, it's almost less common because, like,
Yeah,
Barry is so small,
that's
I
true.
see the same people literally every day. It's just kind of nice.
That is nice.
But yeah, anyway, what were you talking about?
Oh, wait. Can I please say something real quick?
Yes.
My school's CAF failed the health inspection.
Your calf?
And cafeteria, yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant like a baby cow.
Oh.
I was like, no, not the vet school.
The CAF failed the inspection.
No, they're shutting down the animal science majors.
The CAF in the heart of downtown Nashville. No, the cafeteria failed the health inspection, and they were 2 points away from having to shut down the cafeteria.
Oh my
permanently.
gosh. What was wrong with it?
They weren't cooking the meat. There were roaches, and the food wasn't fresh. And so many students and parents complained about, like, the lack of availability and stuff. So I don't want to return there.
You know what? I am actually a shooter for Barry's D Hall. I think it's really good. I think it's better than a lot of schools. The only time it's ever made me sick was, it was morning. I was getting some nice little breakfast. They had these, like, chocolate chip muffins out. I said, ooh, those look very delicious. So I get one. I'm eating it. I'm like, this is the best muffin I have literally ever eaten. So I eat it up, right? And then I'm halfway through. I'm like, my stomach hurts. But, and I know it's the muffin, but I was like, but it's so good. I'm just going to finish it. Literally 30 minutes later, I was vomiting it up into the toilet. And I was like, oh. It was literally
100%.
It was literally so bad, and I would eat it again. It was a really good muffin.
Yeah, Keene State gave me food poisoning. That really sucked.
Oh god.
Here, I did find plastic in my food once. But I don't.
You found what?
Plastic in my food.
Oh, plastic.
But I also don't have a meal plan right now. I am fending for myself. So for my multiple selves, I am out here
Me
fending for
when
myself.
you accidentally called yourself a people earlier.
Did I?
Yeah, we were talking. You were like, I am a very mature people, and
real.
and I surround myself with mature people.
Person.
You said people, I swear, and I was gonna make fun of you, but it was a kind of like a serious talk, so I didn't say anything.
Thank you for not making fun of me. But yeah, I'm fending for myself out here. So anyone listening, if you want to send me food money, thanks. No, just kidding. But also, yeah.
Hey, the cents that y'all make on this podcast can go towards your food fund.
The 70 cents.
Yeah, exactly.
We haven't
you
talked
can buy
about
a Subway
this yet.
cookie.
So true.
We
Get
haven't
yourself
talked
a
about
cookie,
this.
girl. Treat yourself.
Yeah,
on
yeah.
here, but we do not qualify for ad campaigns. Because we had that month where we were just like so sporadically posting that like I think they just didn't offer us another one.
But now that we are back on track, we'll get it back next month probably.
We will.
Hopefully.
It was just really funny because you were like, "Hey, okay, it's ready. Like, can you add the ads?" I was like, "Oh, I didn't tell you. We are done. We're not allowed to do that."
Well, they never even work on my computer anyways, so.
Which is weird.
But I'm missing that 70 cents this month.
Yeah, what will
Really
you do
hurting.
without it?
Well, I'm down one cookie, that's for sure.
Okay, so did you want to talk about the FNAF movie more?
Well,
Yeah.
you know,
Oh,
I was never a FNAF, like, girly, purely because I would get literally so frustrated. It's like, how the fuck are you supposed to survive this? Like, what do you mean?
because Chica is, like, how do you get past Chica is the truth.
Okay, but also I only ever played it on Roblox, so, like, maybe
That's why.
maybe that's
I fear that's why.
yeah, that's probably the root of the issue here. Because we were watching the movie and I kept on turning to Madeline, my roommate, for those who don't know, and I was like, oh, it's the like lunchroom from the Roblox. And she's like, well, yes. So I was never like really deep into the lore, but like I know what happens. Like I know what the plot is, which is good because if I had went into it not knowing, I actually would have been really, really confused. The only part that genuinely really confused me is when like Afton took off his like head and everybody was like and I was like, am I supposed to know who that is?
Yeah, because it was so set up. Oh,
I forgot that it was the guy at the beginning. I wasn't making that connection. I was like, well, who is that? Why is everybody freaking out? And then Madeline was like,
I knew from the very beginning. I was like,
oh,
he's Purple
everyone
Guy.
did. They made it very, very obvious because he was like, here are some things you need to know. And he was just very scary. Like when he was on the phone telling him about it.
That's true. I thought he was Phone Guy though, who I know is not William Afton in the lore.
Yeah.
I just thought he was that guy.
I get why.
I was
they
waiting
did
for
that.
him to tell about the quirky animatronics, and then he didn't say it, and I was really sad.
Oh, that's my favorite part of the game.
Literally.
Animatronics are kind of quirky.
Such
no,
quirksters.
but I mean, I'm sure a lot of people caught this at this point, but the main character, Mike, his last name is Schmidt, and at the end of the first game, like when you finish, you get a check for Mike Schmidt, which like is the name of the security guy you were playing as.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm wondering, because I think it's I think they're gonna do more movies.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering.
I hope so.
Okay, I really couldn't stand Vanessa.
I know she was very pretty, but like, get her out of here.
Why did she throw away his sleeping pills?
That was what I was confused about because he was very like they weren't like illegal or anything. Like he was prescribed them, so like why would you throw them in the pond? Just say like, hey, just keep these at home. Literally, like that actually pissed me off. I was like, he needs those pills.
I went with a club, and literally everybody was like looking at each other like, what? Just like, why did you do that?
Yeah, but I guess it was probably because she was technically supposed to be working with William Afton. So,
was she?
She wasn't really... Yeah, that was her job, but then she low-key fell for Mike Schmidt, which, like, who wouldn't? But, I don't know.
They were really awkward.
They were so awkward.
The TikTok sounds, where it was like, Freddie, you're supposed to be on lockdown. Vanessa.
Oh!
Yeah. You know, it's like, when I was a young bear. That's so funny.
No, I do really like those are funny. But what I was going to say about Mike Schmidt, that is the guy you're playing as in the first...
The second one. No, the first one. Sorry.
No, it's the first game. And then, but later in the game, you find out that it's Mike Afton, and he's looking for his dad. But I don't think they're going to do that in the movie because then that would make Vanessa and Mike siblings. And
also,
they had a little romantic tension.
So Mike Schmidt is... In the game, he is Afton's son. So does Afton not know?
No. Afton is less involved. So Mike Schmidt, he changes his last name so that he can like try to confront his dad because he hasn't seen his dad in forever.
Yeah.
And this is after, like... I got it. Hold on. Just give me a second. He's like, I guess he's like in hiding because I mean the police were trying to get William Afton in jail, but they couldn't prove anything because they couldn't find the bodies. So Mike hasn't seen his dad in a long time, especially because Mike knows what his father's done. And so he becomes the security guard and tries to, figure stuff out and confront his dad.
The way they hire these security guards, like, because at one point William Afton is hired as a security guard, right? Like, how are they not knowing who they're hiring?
William Afton isn't.
Yeah, they did, didn't they, at one point? At one point, like, early on in the lore, with our favorite Emily Henry. Emily. Doesn't he hire? Because, like, William Afton's not allowed to go near the animatronics or, like, be a part of the business. Doesn't he get, like, hired as a security guard?
Maybe.
So, like, who's doing
I need
the
to freshen
hiring?
up on this. Well, yeah, that is a thing. Because, like, yeah, William Afton does not hire Mike in the game.
But I do have to admit, I have been Vanessa's
not an Afton in the game. So that's what they changed about the movie.
Oh.
Like, she's not supposed to be his daughter.
That's what I thought, too. She's in Sister Location, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sister Location is the one where you, like,
Location.
operate on the animatronics, right?
Yeah, it's the one where they're all, like, glam.
Oh, they're all so slay.
Yeah, I love them in that one. I did ask for Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Location action figures for Christmas.
Oh.
Did you actually?
I actually did because I want them so bad. I want Mangle and there's one other one.
So they all have children's souls inside them?
Yeah, all the ones that move. I want Ballora and Mangle. I also wanted Puppet, but I couldn't find Puppet anywhere.
I do have to admit, I have really been enjoying Markiplier playthroughs. Like, I have to admit.
Hey, that's not something to be upset about.
Yeah, that's, like,
they're kind
that's
of
not something to
fun.
be embarrassed about because I'll binge those all day.
After we watched... No, before we went to see Five Nights at Freddy's, me and Oscar were watching the Backrooms videos, like the found footage videos, which, like, I'll do a whole thing on those. I'm gonna do a whole episode on those. But
Okay.
we were watching those, and
Good,
people
finally,
asked us.
Sorry.
People asked us to come hang out. We were like, we're a little busy with the Backrooms videos. And then the day after the Five Nights at Freddy's movies, we were watching, like, all the Matt Pat explanations. And then we started watching Markiplier, and they asked us to go out again. We're like, we're a little busy with FNAF.
Sorry, like, this is more important. Matt Pat in the movie, that was so funny. He's
We
like,
kind of
you
missed
missed
that. Yeah.
he did.
For a second, I was like, who is that? And then I saw his face, and I was like, oh! And he said, but that's just a theory. And everybody there, he said that thing! And I was like,
He said it. The thing is, I was in the bathroom when Matt Pat was on screen when I saw it, but then don't worry, I looked up the clips on TikTok, so I got the experience. Yeah.
Have you guys seen the video of Matt Pat with his newborn baby, and it looks like he's the one that gave birth to the baby? No. Lucy, I'll send it to
really
you.
funny.
Okay. Hold on. I'll
Matt
send it
Pat
now.
just makes me laugh.
really
Y'all know that
funny.
TikTok video where it's like, he's talking about, like, K-selected and R-selected species and, like, the quality of the offspring, and then he goes, the Ender Dragon! It's really funny.
It does look like he gave birth.
It's really funny.
All wrapped
Also,
up in the blankets.
I missed Hattie's first birthday party today because I was doing other things, but I just got pictures, and she's
That is so cute.
Is Hattie the
I was looking
kid
back
you babysit?
at old.
What?
Is Hattie the baby? Dang,
The baby
Yeah.
babysit.
yeah.
I've been nannying her for a while.
Oh,
She
sorry,
turned
nanny.
1. It's okay. Same thing. I just get paid more and it's more frequent. But she turned 1 last week.
She's one.
She's so cute.
I'm one.
Okay. So, I mean, I've in the back of my head been thinking, like, we should have Emily on for a really long time. But you messaged last week because you said if anyone had spooky stories, and I knew you were gonna. I knew it in the back of my head. Because when we did the episode, I thought of your spooky story, but I didn't want to tell it because it was my story. Mm-hmm. And then when I said that, I was like, "Oh, Emily's gonna text us about her spooky story."
Yeah, y'all said that, and I was like, "Oh."
Yes, and it was the exact one I was thinking of.
I was ready.
So we thought we would let Emily have the floor and tell her the spooky story that made Lucy fear demons for the rest of her life.
Hold on. Can I say that first? Let me just say that my first introduction with Emily was her telling me that, like, we were just coming in from outside recess time in 5th grade, and she said, "Did you know demons are real?" And that was the first thing she ever said to me, and I was very shaken and
that was
scared.
The start of our friendship, and we were off to a rocky start.
Oh, what a beautiful beginning.
And the craziest thing is I genuinely do not remember that at all. I don't know why I would say that.
Okay, no, real quick, because my first impression of Lucy is another friend. Okay, like, before me and Lucy were really close, like, we kind of grew up in the same circle, but different sides of the same circle, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And so we had a mutual friend, but, like, that you were best friends with, but you and me, like, never were really close. Like, one of the first stories I got told about you was that you would sleepwalk and, like, set up Barbie dolls.
Oh, I'm glad that's my legacy.
God, I still tell people that story. I feel like one of my friends would, like, play with Barbie dolls.
Yeah, like, she told me that you would, like, set them up while sleeping, so they were like doing creepy things.
I did have, like, a sleepwalk phase, and it was scary.
Yeah, so I was, like, slightly terrified of you for a minute, but
that's really funny.
Anyway, take it away. This is this story is scary.
It is.
Have to actively not think about it sometimes.
Yeah.
If my feet are hanging off the bed.
You're like that.
Anyway.
Yeah, it is a bit scary. It's a bit scary, guys. Watch out, guys. Okay, so the context is this. The context is it was Sunday. I had just gone to church, and my church was like a charismatic church, non-denominational, very into like spiritual stuff, which is fine, and I loved that church. Genuinely loved it. But why were they talking about demons and exorcism when there were children in the room? I will never know, because I was scared. Like, why would you do that? Because
True.
Okay, I'm not going to rant about it, but okay, so they had told a story about demons in the service, and I was like, what? Like, I was genuinely so scared. But I forgot about it. Okay, right, it's sleepy time. And the way that my room is set up at that point is, like, my bed was set up vertically against the wall so that my room was, like, divided into two halves. And on the left side, there's this really creaky floorboard. Lucy, do you know what I'm talking about? The floorboard in my room that's like...
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so you can't, like... At that point, you couldn't walk to the left side of my bed without, like, stepping on that floorboard unless you, like, leapt over it, which I would sometimes do if I, like, had to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night and didn't want to wake everyone up. Point being, it's a loud floorboard, and if you don't know where to step, you're gonna step on it. And so, okay, so I was, like, half asleep, almost fully asleep.
How old were you?
Oh, that's a good point. Okay, this was, like, in 5th or 6th grade.
Okay.
So I was probably, like, 11-ish, probably. And so I was sleeping, I was snoozing, and it felt like something was tightening the sheets around the bed, around my legs, and, like, but only on the left side, like, tugging the bed sheets. And I was like, okay, well, first of all, I wasn't scared in the moment for kind of a while because I was still half asleep, and I was like, oh my god, like, this is the most annoying thing that has ever happened on the face of the planet. Like, die. I was so mad. I wasn't scared, I was mad. And that still happens to me when, like, I'll wake up and be, like, extremely angry at whatever woke me up before I can, like, gain consciousness.
Yeah.
And so I was, like, really mad. And so So I kept on like grumbling and like kicking out and like, you know, jostling the bed sheets, make it stop, whatever. And then I would like start falling back asleep again, and then it would tug again. I'd kick it, it would stop. Okay, go back to sleep. After like the third time of this happening, I fully woke up and I was like, what the fuck is in this room tugging on these bed sheets? Like, what is happening? And it was like very genuinely so scary, and I didn't open my eyes because I was scared, obviously. But my church training kicked in, right? I said, okay, I'm gonna say a prayer to the Lord out loud. And I'm gonna count down from 3, and I'm gonna run, and like I'm gonna run out of my room. So I did. And I ran, and that's because that's what they had said in church that morning. And I was like, oh, okay, I know what to do.
Let me put this to use.
And so I jumped out of bed and I ran downstairs and I didn't see anything. So, you know, that wasn't the scary part. And I go downstairs and I was like, Mom, something was tugging on my bed sheets. And she was like, oh, honey, it was just the dog. Mind you, the dog was asleep in her crate in the kitchen with the door locked that whole time. I don't know why my mom said that. I was like, plus, I didn't hear whatever it was leave over the floorboards, and I didn't hear it enter over the floorboards. So I was like, you're joking. Like, there's no way.
You're joking.
And so I was, actually, you know what's weird about it is I don't even remember being scared the next, like, week or so. Because I kind of thought I ate a little bit. I was like, yeah, like, I'm really not scared. Because I don't remember, like, having issues, like, going back to sleep in my room. But, like there were other nightmares that I had that scared me more than that instance. But I just slept in my parents' bed that night, and then I went to school and told everybody about it and scarred Lucy for life.
I was like, that's gonna happen to me like tonight. And I remember you telling me several stories. Like there was one where you're like someone you knew, like maybe at your church or something, was watching a scary movie in their house alone, and then they went to bed and then woke up and the thing from the scary movie was in their room.
That was the story that they had told at church that morning. Is that not the scariest thing?
Church?
Literally.
That is terrifying. Why would you say that?
That's what I was wondering. I wonder how many other kids had nightmares after that, like me.
Yeah.
You should start a support group.
Lucy did.
No, because the first time I heard about this story was like years and years later when we were all friends in high school. And Lucy, it was you, me, and one of our other friends. We were sitting in the car waiting for like your parents, right? Like someone to come pick you up, I think. Right? I don't know, but the car
I don't
was
remember
parked...
the story you're telling.
You don't remember this?
No.
The car was parked like next to this restaurant or something, but it was late at night, so it was dark, and there weren't any really...
Oh, yeah.
And all of a sudden, you started talking about like how you're afraid demons were gonna run out at us.
I mean, they're always in the back of my mind.
Like,
you freaked me out. Like, I was genuinely so terrified. And then you told the Emily story. Because, Emily, you were there that night, but I think you had left at that point. Mm-hmm. And I was so scared. And we were just sitting there, you were genuinely so terrified.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't blame you.
That was justified.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Yeah. Whenever I tell that story, I implant a little microchip in people's brains, and it makes them scared for the rest of their lives. It's because I'm evil.
Well, I also remember a story, like, maybe it was one of your cousins or something, like, they were having, like, a big sleepover, and they got up in the middle of the night. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I think so. I was thinking about
Will you tell that? Because
story.
I don't remember all of it.
Is it the one about, like, maybe the weird, like, bunnies or something?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
I needed to make sure we were on the same page. Okay, it was my cousin, and genuinely, I don't think this was true because looking back, my cousin really liked to scare me, and she really loved horror movies. She loved scaring me with stories about the horror movies. like, she was just, because she was in high school and I was in middle school, and I was a brat and annoying, and she had beef with me. And so she was telling the story about how she was having a sleepover with her other cousins on the other side of the family at their shared grandparents' house. And she got up to, like, they were all sleeping in one room. There was 2 beds, so, like, they were each sharing a bed. And she got up in the middle of the night to, like, go use the bathroom. And so she said that when she was in the bathroom, like, she started hearing noises, like, outside, like, in the house, like, outside the bathroom. And she was like, And so she was like, whatever. And so she went back to the room, and she said that through the door, it looked like there were, like, shadows jumping on the beds, like, on the beds where the people were sleeping. And she was like, huh? And I don't remember what she said she did after that, because me personally, I would have started crying and ran to my grandma and slept in my grandma's room. And maybe she did do that. But also, that's really funny if she just left her cousins to, like, have the shadows jump on them.
Yeah.
Leaving them to fight their own demons.
That's so scary. I can't.
Literally. I honestly don't think that one was true. If it makes you feel any better. Because she also used to tell me... That does
make me feel better.
She also used to tell me that the demon ratties would get me at night.
The demon what?
Sorry, the what?
The demon ratties.
The demon ratties?
Yes. Okay, wait, hold on. They're from a movie.
I'm envisioning Maddie Healy. I'm sorry.
Ew.
Well, yes. Okay, let me see if I can find them. Okay, hold on. It was from a horror movie.
Ratties? Like with an R?
Yeah. It was from a horror movie. It was about some sort of, like, tooth fairy. But it's not the tooth fairy. Oh, is it this one, Darkness Falls? No. Okay. I can't remember the name of the movie, but it's this movie where it's like...
Never mind. I don't think that's it.
It's like this family moves into this old house, and, like, it's something to do with lights. Like, afraid of the dark or something, maybe? Anyway, it's like when the lights aren't on, these little things come out of the basement and, like, steal the children's teeth, because they're, like, where the myth of tooth fairies came from, obviously. And, I don't know why she called them demon ratties, but that's what she called them. And she would show me pictures of them late at night and be like, they're going to steal your teeth. I was like, Alyssa! Stop! But they honestly, like, they didn't really scare me because I thought that name was really funny. And also their CGI was really bad.
Demon ratties. Well, the one thing that I don't know if I've ever been scared more is Momo for some reason.
Yeah, you've told me about this.
The lemur from Avatar: The Last Airbender?
No.
I was really confused.
Yes, that is what haunts me every day of my life. No,
you said lemur. You said lemur, and I pictured Zaboomafoo for some reason. So I was like, "You're scared of Zaboomafoo?"
Yeah, from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
No, it was like in, I want to say like our freshman year. It was like this thing, like I guess it was a scam. I don't know. It was like a predatory thing that was like going around that would tell like young kids to kill themselves. And
I feel like I remember
Momo was the face of it, and she was like this like I guess it's just like Uncanny Valley. Like she like doesn't look. She looks human enough that like I could believe she's real, but like it's really off-putting.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. Like I think that's the scariest thing ever to me is like Uncanny Valley images.
Okay, you know what actually really gets on my nerves about some Uncanny Valley stuff?
What?
Well, first of all, because a lot of it will be like an autistic person existing, and then people are like,
oh,
whoa,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, because a lot of that fear of like things that look human but don't act human is rooted in like a fear of neurodivergence or a misunderstanding of it. But that actually wasn't where I was going with that. Hold on. Where was I going? Oh, I was going to talk about how people are afraid of deer because of all those stupid skinwalker TikToks that made me want to bash my brains out because they'd be like, the deer stood up. they do that.
That's just a deer.
They just do
it's
that.
just a
like,
deer.
And they
Deer
do that
are
normally.
so cute. Why?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is weird. Oh, that okay. You know what? This reminds me of there's this one video that everyone's like, "Oh, this was a skinwalker. This was a skinwalker." And it was literally just a kid who had Down syndrome was running in the dark at a car, and I was like, put the phone down and help the kid. Like, what is going on? Like, that is not a skinwalker. That's a lost child.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Help.
And then those TikToks where it's like, guys, I found a skinwalker in the woods, and it's like a woman screaming for help, and it's like, go help that woman.
Yeah, call 911 or something.
Like, what is wrong with you, genuinely? And
okay, do you guys remember the plane? That thing is not human. The lady on the plane.
And I swear, that motherfucker back there is not real.
I don't know.
What did you guys think about that?
I never
Lucy,
watched
you
that
haven't
video.
seen this?
I just quoted a lot.
What is it?
It looked like a person. I don't know. Like, she swear there was like a shapeshifter or a skinwalker on the plane, and apparently other people reported like weird things about the person.
Ooh, can you sit? Oh, wait, guys, have you heard about the Delta shitter?
Oh, you know I have.
No.
I saw a TikTok. It was this lady. She was like, "There, that was me. I was the Delta shitter."
There's no way because it was a man.
Did y'all
Was
hear
it?
that Noah Kahan shit his pants on stage?
What? Is that true?
I don't know. I saw a TikTok. You know the sound where it's like, I don't care if he killed 11 people. He is like a son to me. It was like, I don't care if Noah Kahan shat himself on stage. He is like a son to me.
Did you guys hear?
I don't know if it's true.
Did you guys hear the clip of Northern Attitude featuring Hosier, which is coming out like
No.
Oh, it is the most heavenly thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Like, I literally. I had a chance to see Hosier and I didn't take it, and I'm kind of regretting that now.
And that's on you. And that's on you. Wait, hold on.
So,
can I talk about the Delta shitter though?
Yeah.
Yes, and then
because
can I talk about Plane Lady, because there's updates as of 23 hours ago.
What?
Yes, I really do want to know. Can you like play the original video or like send it to me? But hold on. So the Delta shitter, this happened on the Delta Airlines recently, and this guy had such bad diarrhea.
They had to land the plane.
They had to emergency land the plane and turn around, and you can look up pictures. It is all down the aisles, all over the seats.
That's actually my worst nightmare, is to be that person.
It is actually crazy. It's insane, and it's like in all the times where I thought I was like, oh, I actually like will not be able to make it to a bathroom, I have always made it. So I can't imagine being in that type of position where they have to emergency land the plane
also,
on your behalf.
There's
like,
bathrooms on the plane. That's what I don't get.
He was walking to the bathrooms. That's why it's all in the aisles. Like, it's down the entire plane.
Bro needs to work on his butt muscles.
Have you ever had a moment, though, where, like, you genuinely don't know if you're gonna make it?
Yes.
Yes, but I always do.
Every time.
Yeah.
Driving is the most terrifying time for that. I don't know if I'm getting too TMI here, guys. Okay, so I was gonna pull it up on my iPad so I could play the videos, but it's logged me out of my TikTok. So give me 2 seconds. I can try to figure this out.
But yeah, whenever I think about people who are scared of deer, I think that they're the weakest link and that they need to be put down.
That is so true.
Real.
It just says on the article about the plane, they call it a biohazard issue, and it's forced to turn around. Don't read this during your lunch break. That is so funny. The last thing I looked up on TikTok on my Can I
iPad.
please read this sentence? The Delta flight had to turn around on Friday after a passenger had severe diarrhea that trailed down the aisle. That is crazy to me. Okay, sorry.
No, it's okay. Okay. The last thing that was looked up on my TikTok on my iPad is Lady Bedazzled Hannah. That was you, Lucy, right?
She is crazy.
Yeah.
No. Have you seen Lady Bedazzled Hannah?
No, I've never even heard
Okay,
of
we'll
her.
have to do. Hey, Amelia, I have to do a whole episode on her because she is fascinating.
Okay. But no, this is the. I mean, I'll try to turn it so you guys can see, but I have the audio at least.
I am telling you right now, that mother back there is not real. Say whatever you want. I'm telling you, I'm getting the off, and there's a reason why I'm getting the off in everyone. They can either believe it or they cannot believe it. I don't give two but I am telling you.
So like it's hard to tell like what she was freaking out about, but 23 hours ago the Daily Mail, which is like a British, like really big British news source, posted an interview of her with these people talking about it. Like I just saw it now, so I don't know what she's gonna say, but can we listen to it?
Well, yes.
Yeah. Wait,
Okay.
but does it show the thing that she thought wasn't real?
I don't know. Let me see if I can find it. Because I remember like trying to look at pictures and videos of it.
Mm-hmm.
Did you find it?
No, I didn't. What is it called?
I'm just calling her Plain Lady.
How does it feel to be traveling again? Great. You know, in the airport again.
I'm trying to see. I don't know. Hold on. Wait, I might have found it. Oh, it's just a person. It's just a guy.
Oh.
I was surprised.
Okay, but here is what popped up when I searched Plain Lady. Oh, they have body cam footage. What?
Who had a body cam?
I don't know. Okay, hold on.
It's a Pardon My Take exclusive. It is Tiffany Gomez. She is here in studio. You probably remember her. She did go viral a few months ago. The plane incident, which we can put that in the past. I mean, who cares about that, right? Oh, was that fingers crossed?
Right.
Oh, please, yeah. So
I don't even remember. That's
yeah. I don't even remember what we're talking about.
You're just our friend, so we invited you to come on the podcast.
Right. So what did you see?
You really start off with that?
Well, it's a hard question. You start off with a hard question, and then it's like everything's gonna get easy off that.
It's Barstool Sports
We can start off
Podcast.
and then we'll
Oh no.
First question, sup?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Anything?
What?
I mean, I think y'all knew that.
Okay. We now welcome.
I did not see anything.
What?
She didn't see
I
any.
mean, I think y'all knew that.
Okay. You said this motherfucker's not
I
real.
said that mother
It's not real.
these. Or
Okay.
I got in a bit of an altercation. It spiraled out of control. It was not my best moment. It was an expression of speech.
Okay. So it was just like you had an argument with some guy on the plane, and then as you're leaving, you're like, that motherfucker's not real.
Yeah. I did not see anything.
She's giving
What?
Bachelorette energy.
Okay, doing it for attention.
I did not see anything.
Well, in the video I saw when it was just the guy, they were like, "Did she say anything to you before?" He was like, "No."
Weird. That is so weird.
That's really funny.
Dude,
Y'all know
that's
that
insane.
what is that show? The Twilight
Gospel?
The Twilight Zone.
Twilight
I was getting it mixed up with the Midnight Gospel. Okay, the Twilight Zone.
You killed Lucy.
The Twilight Zone with the monkey guy on the airplane wing.
Oh my god,
yeah,
yeah.
that was creepy.
Yeah, that one scared
Did
me.
you guys ever watch those in what was his name?
Mr. Underwood?
The
I-
English. Thank you.
Underwood.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
where I watched them.
I loved him a lot.
Me too.
Scarily, was obsessed with him. Not in a.
He really did not like my class, which sucked.
Mine either.
Because I feel like I would have liked him better if he.
Not in a creepy way, but when teachers really like you, and you really look up to those teachers.
Yeah.
Yes.
My ISR professor
He was an English
senior
teacher,
year
too,
was
so.
a father
Exactly.
to me.
Right. It's like, why are you literally my dad? Like, that's how it
Really.
felt. He saved me from multiple bullying instances that year, which
Aw.
like we can talk about later. But
Aw.
He's so sweet.
no, also I've been thinking about Miss McGinnis a lot. That's super random, but
I like Miss McGinnis.
the director of intercultural student affairs here looks exactly like Miss McGinnis, and I'm actually gonna, to the people listening, this is like, no one's gonna know what we're talking about anymore, but I just like, you guys need to see this because it's like doppelganger shit for real.
Well, that's like, I always thought that Dr. Norwood and Miss McGinnis was really similar.
Yeah, I think the hair.
It is the hair. And also, I do see Miss McGinnis's twin walking on my street. Like, literally every single time I go home to Nashville, I usually see her on a walk. And I'm always too scared to say hi because I'm like, well, what if she has literally no idea what's going on?
Can you guys see that?
That is pretty similar.
That is
It's the
not Miss
smile.
If she had curlier hair,
She
Yeah.
it would look
Not in
like
this picture,
really
but she does.
similar.
But yeah,
But her
I went up to
smile is very
her
similar.
on my first day of orientation. I was like, "Do you know McGinnis? Because like you look just like her." And this like.
Do
kinda
you
weird.
know McGinnis
Oh
all
my
the way
God.
in Maine?
Lucy, there's a girl in my honors like discussion philosophy class. That
Ooh.
she just looks like a Spivey, and I'm genuinely so tempted to be like, are you related to the Spiveys? Because she looks
She could be. There are a
she
lot of
looks
Spiveys.
exactly like one of your cousins. Like, she looks like
That's so
a Spivey.
funny.
And she has like, it's like the hair and the face shape and the eyes, and it's like curly dark hair, and she has like, she dresses like you guys, and her name's Ellie, which is, I feel like, a Spivey name.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what is happening genuinely right now? And she's really
Creepy.
sweet, but she also like did not know what communism was when we were talking about it in class.
Oh.
And she said, so if we do healthcare with communism, is that like everybody gets cancer treatment?
That is crazy.
I'm sorry.
I was a bit confused. But she's so sweet, so I feel bad, but like, huh?
That is so funny.
Jeez. Lucy's showing off a crystal. I think that's what that
Oh,
Yeah.
how beautiful.
was.
Well,
we
guys-
just hit 52 minutes somehow.
Yeah, 52 is pretty long. And you guys know I gotta
So-
get to work.
I do too.
Yeah.
I have to clean. My dorm is actually disgusting a little bit right now.
I'm going to bed.
And there's
Me
a
too.
rotting
Overnight.
pumpkin outside of my dorm room.
Wedding?
Huh? A pumpkin?
Oh, rotting. I thought you said a wedding
There's
pumpkin. I was like, what is
pumpkin
that?
wedding going on. No, I carved it to look like
that's so
the
cute.
Minecraft pumpkin, and it looks really good, but it
I
is from
love
2 weeks
that.
ago, and it's rotting
Yeah?
and it's starting to smell. So I need to get. It looks scary.
That's a good idea, though, for a carve.
I thought so. Last year I did the Enoch from Over the Garden Wall, the pumpkin guy.
Okay, oh my god. Okay, we're going into this on the next episode, Lucy. Well, I guess it'll be the next one. Okay, so you guys have already heard this by now, but I watched Over the Garden Wall for the first time, and
Really?
it was so good. And I'm gonna talk about it more.
I'm rewatching it right
Yeah.
now. So good.
So good.
Oh, good. Have you never seen it, Lucy?
But yeah.
I've never seen it, but the animation looks cute.
It's really good, and the
I think
songs
you'd
are
love it.
cute, and the story's amazing, and it's funny. It's
When they start
everything
singing
to me.
potatoes and molasses in Latin.
Dude,
Best
my
part.
friend Chris is like, that song is constantly stuck in my head. We'll be in chemistry, but potatoes and molasses.
Molasses. Yeah. No, Lucy will love it.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks for joining us.
Of course.
Thank you, Emily.
This is really fun.
It was so much fun. I'm happy to have someone other than Sophie or Caroline on, so.
I know.
It's good.
go-tos.
Of course. Well, I hope
Um,
everybody enjoyed those spooky, scary stories.
I'm
So
sure they
spooky and
will.
Scary.
And I know, hey, I'm going to shout out someone else, Joseph.
Yes.
He apparently religiously listens and is obsessed with it, so I bet he enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I'm
These
gonna
are, like,
I
message
know who you
Joseph.
are, Joseph.
No, you
But
know
also a
Joseph.
very avid
Oh.
listener.
Percussion Joseph.
Percussion Joseph, yeah.
I'm sorry I said I didn't know
violin,
you. I literally love you.
protege.
You know what's actually
Yeah.
crazy? One of my best friends here is named Joseph, and he's also a violinist. Isn't that pretty crazy?
What are the odds? That is crazy.
Literally, it's actually insane a little bit.
Okay. We've been trying to end this for a minute.
Okay, signing out now.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.